Good morning, guys. Let me start the session.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a little question before starting the class.
Sure.
While I'm connecting the global superstore, it is showing some error, like you can edit data source and something like that. The red exclamation mark symbol is coming on data source label when I'm connecting to the Tableau.
Dates are coming as?
No. That it is showing something error. So when I'm connecting to the global superstore, na, it is throwing me some error. One red exclamation mark is coming at the place of the data source.
Exclamation means, have you dragged your orders table to the canvas?
No. Because it is not when I'm going to the sheet level, no, after data source,
Huh.
the orders and all things are not coming. So definitely I'll not be able
Can
to
you
track.
show me? Can you show me?
Actually,
I can. Might be no. Why? Because global superstore is also one such data source which is very fine tuned. Like there is no such scope to have any error from the data source side.
we'll do one thing. You continue this class. I'm just connected through mobile. I'll open my laptop and I'll share that after the
Sure.
one.
Sure. Okay.
And one more.
Same error message I am also getting.
Have you
In
down?
In
You have
global superstore.
downloaded, right?
Yes, we have downloaded from the same place where you have instructed us.
Okay. Still you are getting an error. Still you are getting error.
Yes, yesterday I've tried a lot. I've tried each and each possible way to filtering the data as well, but it is not like there was nothing to filter the data. It is totally clean data.
Yeah,
I
that
can-
is what. First of
Yes.
all, we haven't went to that scope of filtering the data and all, right? So now let us connect here. So here I have my data source. I'm connecting to the data source. And it is in downloads. I'm connecting to global superstore. Drag the orders table. Now come to this place.
So the place your cursor is there, no? There I'm getting a mark, like red
Here
mark.
you will get exclamation.
Yes. Red mark.
Okay, show me what is that? Why? Because even if someone is facing a issue, then that will helpful for others also, right?
Yes. So you just continue this class.
In between you can show it.
Yes, and one more question I have, ma'am. Actually,
Yes.
I'm planning for the Tableau certification and all, right?
Okay.
So my organization is offering the certification basically.
Okay.
So how, I mean, after, because I have the basic knowledge, whatever you are teaching each and everything, I'm getting very 100%. I mean, I don't have any issue. But how, I mean, we can, is there anything to learn extra for the?
Go through the Tableau certification dumps. So you will understand what are the questions you are getting from for Tableau certification. So I'm not saying this will help you 100%, but what is that I'm saying here is that whatever that we are learning, what they'll ask you. So I'm just giving a glimpse of how you will get the questions. For example, if they'll ask, I have category in my row shelf. I have segment in my color window. I have one measure in my view. Then in the color legend, will you get the combination of coloring or will you get the only one dimensional view when you have colored the view? When I'm having two dimensions in the view, let me tell you one more question. When I'm having sorry guys, can you please mute? When I'm having one dimension in the row shelf, one dimension in the color window, then how many rows of data you will get? Those many rows that you are having in the view. And again, the other sort of questions. When I'm having one dimension, when I'm having more measures or two dimension more measures, will the view will be nesting of dimensions or divided into multiple measure views? Will you get individual axis or will you get separate representation for each of the dimensional field member that you are having? So the questions will be like this. And what is your formula? How you define So where will be this option, and how to write, how to update, how to do this refresh and all, how to save your workbook. So the questions will be very keen to the subject that you are observing here. That is why I'm these many times why I'm dragging, I'm solving the same scenario. I'm dragging these many times, I'm showing this. So how to hide my headers? I want to show this. And let me tell you one more question. That is what I told you now. This is also one certification question. Here the name is not getting repeated. Tell me the ways to get the name in every row that I'm having the data. He will give 4 options. In that 4 options, you can choose more than one option. He'll obviously give more than one option, which will be correct. So to understand both the answers are correct, you need that expertise. That is what I'm at. Practice this, go through the dumps, then you are ready to give your certifications. You're good?
Yes, and where will get the dumps and all?
Search in Google. Yeah, I've seen even in the groups also, like in Tableau groups will be there, right? In WhatsApp group and Telegram groups. Sometimes people used to, like, if you are looking for certification dumps, please ping me, or such messages I used to see.
Okay, fine then.
Okay, even Google it, you can find it.
Thank you.
See, first start with the basic level certification, desktop specialist. Then you can go to do any certifications. The basic certification is desktop specialist is there, right? Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am, when we are trying to double
Sorry?
data, so when we are trying to add that data source in double sample superstore and a global superstore, we are also getting same error. Can I show?
Yeah, sure. You have connected through
Laptop, but
no. You have connected to Zoom link, or you have connected to Google
Zoom.
Meet?
Zoom.
Okay, then I need to give you the permission.
Yes.
Yes, you can present your screen.
It's showing as a disabled.
You're Dharma, right?
No, Sunil.
Okay, I have given the permission. Sorry. 1 minute. Yeah, I have made you co-host. Yeah, just share your screen.
So this is
Go to data source page. What is that you have done here?
Okay.
Drag it to the canvas. Canvas is empty. Yes. Now go to sheet 1.
Okay.
Now no error.
Acha.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Ma'am, here my add data source is not.
Sorry?
To add another data source, we are not getting any add button.
No, here, go to the plus button. Upar, save, next to save,
This
save,
one.
niche.
Okay.
Plus. Okay, that
Okay,
is where you will add. Okay.
So,
Yeah. Can you stop sharing your screen? Yeah. Let me share my screen. So we were having the discussion of, guys, any other doubts before I start? Because we need to complete so much, guys. We are still in week 1 scenarios. No, not week 1, but we are into week 2, but we need to complete so much portion. Why? Because we should not waste time on basics, guys. There is so much to learn. So we'll have that time, and we'll give that time when we are learning the advanced topics. So now we'll move at a faster pace. Okay. Now what I'm saying, what is that we are learning till now? We are learning about maps. So we have, guys, if you don't mind, I'm muting all of you. So don't mind. Why? Because your video will be not of that much quality. That is why I'm muting all of you. So don't take me wrong. Now, what I'm saying is that we are learning how to build a map. By the Tableau algorithm that Tableau is having, Tableau has the intelligence to understand what is the geographical field, and accordingly it is giving you the for example, when you are taking it the level of country, it is giving country. When you are taking it the level of state, it is giving you the states. So how Tableau is understanding those geographical roles or those geographical areas are predefined or prefixed in the Tableau algorithm. That is how you are getting this. Then what is my requirement? I'm able to see country-wise sales perfectly. Now, I want to see, of course, country-wise, this much sale I'm getting. But what is the sale in this country-wise sales? What are the sales that I'm getting for each of the category that I'm having? Then what is that I'm bringing here? I am bringing dimensional field member into the map view. Then where I should drop this? I'm taking this and I'm dropping in the rows. Is Tableau allowing it? Now see, let me take out category. When I'm not having category in the view, what is the value that I'm having? This, for example, let us consider United States, 22,97,000. Now I'm bringing category. Now what is that it is happening? The values are coming according to the dimension that you have brought into the view. So still I'm not getting the value for this, but you are able to see the other values, right? So the values are coming according to the dimension you have taken instead of category. Just observe, guys. So anything, Russia or this place where you are able to see this place. If I take out category, I am bringing segment. Then the values are changing accordingly based on the segment, under the segment. End of the day, guys, the underlying data will never change with the way that you are representing. What is meant by underlying data will never change? Here I'm having segment, here I'm having country. Under each country, what are the transactions that happened under each of these segments? That data will never change. What is that? The way that you are representing will change. If I bring segment to the columns, might be the view will change like this. They are coming horizontally one next to each other. When I'm keeping segment here, they are coming one below to each other. But will the underlying data will change? No. Then, is there any other change that you are observing other than dividing the view here? For example, and one more thing. Again, as I have sales in the label, I'm going to the same label here. I'm taking this min and max. Then when I'm taking the min and max, now if you come to the scope, if I go to the table, what is meant by table here? Scope means here you have divided your 165 countries across these three segments. Then do I need to consider the minimum and maximum value throughout all these values? That means under the segment consumer United States, under the segment corporate United States, there might be values differing. So in this throughout value, do I need to take min and max, or for each of the pane that I'm having? For example, under consumer, what is the minimum and what is the maximum? Under corporate, what is the minimum and what is the maximum? Under home office, what is the maximum and what is the minimum? So the scope of the pane means the portion of the data that you are having in the view. Okay, table means it will consider entire values, all the values throughout this view, and it is giving you the maximum and minimum. When I change it to pane means it will consider each of the portion and it is showing you the values, right? Now, even with the maps, like nesting of dimensions is possible or not possible? Under consumer, furniture, office supplies, and technology. Am I able to get that? The view is further getting divided. For each of the dimensional field member that you are taking, what is the detail that you are showing? Based on that detail, based on that detail, at that level, you are getting the map here. Now, when I bring category to the column, now what is that it is doing? The view is divided into small multiples, the same map, but the view is divided into small multiples. Now let me show you one thing. I am taking category to the color. Then see, for each of the category vertically, guys, under furniture, all these values are coming. Vertically, the color got assigned. Why vertically you are getting? Here you are having your dimension like this. Now let me take out category from the color. Now let me bring segment to the color. Now what is that it is happening? Horizontally the coloring is happening. Yes or no? Horizontally the coloring is happening. Now let me talk about one more thing. Now I'm taking this out. Here, where I'm taking my category, guys, where I'm taking my category, I'm taking the category to the row shelf or column shelf, and the view is getting divided. Is there any other way? Let us think about that also. Now here in the marks card, I'm having pie. So when I'm changing it to pie, you are unable to see any difference here. Why? Because what is a pie, guys? Generally, I'm opening another sheet. Guys, we are away from this sheet 3. We are having some other discussion, guys. What is a pie chart? Generally, what is a pie chart means you brought a cake to your house, guys. You are having 5 members or 4 members in your house. So what is the proportion each person is taking from that cake? A round cake. So what is the proportion of the cake that each person is consuming in your house? For example, here, instead of segment, now I'm having ship mode, I'm having 4 values. So first class, same day, second class, some standard class. That means 4 members of your family. Now you are having your cake here. Now, when I'm changing this to pie chart, here the view will be coming in a different way. Pie means generally how pie chart will be shown like this. Pie chart will be, guys, pie chart should be somewhat like this. You are able to see right from show me. But why it is coming like this? Because when you are showing any pie chart in the view, what is your mandatory steps to follow is that you need to have your ship mode you need to have your dimension in the color and bring your measure to the size. Now, are you getting your pie chart? Yes or no? When you are having your dimension in the rows, obviously your dimensions will gives you the headers. Yes or no? That you know. That is why even though you are taking your pie chart option here, as you got your headers, there is no such thing to add any color to the view because you haven't brought anything here for the coloring. That is why I'm bringing ship mode to the color. Now are you getting this? So this is the pie chart. So now the same, we need to talk much about pie chart. I'll come back to this page later. Now, the same thing is happening here also. Do you have any? I have chosen the pie chart, but do I have anything in the color window to show the proportions here? No. Now I'm bringing category. Is it allowing you to show that? Guys, I'm showing you different possibilities, different thought process, different approaches. You don't have any other choice, guys. You need to consume the data. That's it. Okay. Please try to understand. Now here, what is that we are showing? We are showing the proportions here. And what is the contribution of each? For example, here, if you are seeing, now here, if you can understand, in United States, all the transactions in all these 3 categories are more or less equal. They're very much near, or like here it is 8 lakh 36, 7 lakh 19, and 7 lakh 41. But if you come to some portions, some areas like this, here in India, the office supplies is having less sale than the other 2 category members. Guys, you are able to understand this, right? So even in China also, but here when you come to this area, here the contribution of office supply sale transactions is more when compared with this furniture and this one. You're able to see, right? Furniture, sorry, the technology and office supplies are having more transactions than the furniture. But when it comes to see, why we need all these conclusions, guys? Because based on how the sales are happening in each of the categories, they'll take some decisions, right? Data-driven views means these are the data-driven views. Now I'm coming back to sheet 4. I'm able to see now here, I'm taking sales to the size piece. Is it giving me the same output? Now I'm taking sales from the size. I'm adding into the angle. Is it giving me the same representation? Yes. Then why I need separately one window called angle here? Why I need separately one window called angle here to show something? Because let me show you why I have taken that. Now, what is that I have taken here? What is that I have taken here? I have taken category into the rows. And I have taken segment to the color. Now I'm getting 3 pie charts for this furniture, office supplies, technology. And it is talking about the contribution of segment in each of the category. Now I'm bringing sales to the size. Now I'm bringing sales to the angle. Now what is that you observed, guys? When I'm bringing sales to the size, to show it much better, let me add, I'm adding order date, guys. Instead of this category, I'm adding order date. So the data in Global Superstore order date is not the latest data, guys. It will be for 2015. That is fine. We are not using dates here. But just now, just for showing this more than 3 or 4 members, I'm using this order date. Now you are able to see, right? When I'm taking out sales, guys, I'm bringing sales to the size. What is that you are observing? This size, based on which year is giving how much sale in total, that is changing. I'm taking out sales and I'm bringing sales to the angle. Which one is changing, guys? The inner proportions, the outer size is not changing. You're able to understand, you're able to observe the changes, right? So that is why this size and angle has been given. Got it? Yes or no? So that is the difference, guys. So basic difference. Now what? So where I can take category, you can take category at either this place or in the color, that both will gives you the pie chart view. So both will allows you to bring the dimensions into the view. Yes or no? Now let us go to the scenarios. So, I forgot to show you how to add a shape. Now I'll show you, guys. Leave about this shape. Now here, about design an individual map to show year-wise sales details for the countries. That we have done. These 2 scenarios I'll discuss, guys. Build an individual map to add one shape to represent sales and another shape to represent profit. That we'll see. We have seen already this one on Friday, guys. Build a state map and show the customer count in each state. If the state is having more than 250 customers, then show it in green color. If it is not, then show it in red color. We have already seen this, right? So no need to discuss this one more time. Okay. Show the country map to show sales for every year. Show the field map for states represents profit with color coding of red and green. If it is getting lost, then show it in with red color, with green, else with green color per category. That you can do. Build segment-wise order quantity details per country. That also you know. Country-wise sales per year and quarter, either in small multiples and nesting of dimensions. That also you can do. So before talking about something called bringing more than one measure to the view, let us talk about one thing. What is that? For example, here I'm taking my country-wise sales. I'm having country-wise sales in the view. Now, by default, whatever the shape that you want to show here, you can select the shape, you can use the shape, even you can increase the size, even you can use the color, you change the color of the shape. These are all the capabilities that are inbuilt in the Tableau. Then, what is my requirement here? Then, what is my requirement here? My requirement here is I'm taking another sheet. Sorry, let me open my Tableau repository. Sorry, not data sources, guys, shapes. Now, what is my requirement here is that instead of this stars or something, some company wants to show their logos wherever they are. For example, this is a total, these are all the total countries that we are having, guys. Then the company wants to show wherever they are handling their business, there they need to show the company logo. There they need to show the company logo. Then what is that? Is the company logo is coming by default in your My Tableau repository under shapes? No, it will not come by default under My Tableau repository under shapes. Then what is that you need to do here is that you need to create your folder. Create a folder under shapes and give the name as something like this. I'm giving it as July. Now let us go to browser, or they'll provide you the details, whatever you want to show, just go with the details. Now here I'm searching for something, sales image. Anything you can bring. I'm saving this image, guys. Where I'm saving? Under July. Now I'm giving it as 1 or 2 something. Now I brought some image, guys. Now I'm going back to Tableau. Now here I'll go to shapes. Now this time I want to bring some image here. Now I'm going back to this. If I go to this list of shapes that are available here, in the list, this July folder is not available here. Then how to get that folder? Then just click on this reload shapes. Click on this reload shape. Now again, go back to the palettes that are available. Then if you can see, you are having July. Under that, you got this sales image that you brought from the browser. Now, are you getting this? Now, I'll show you one thing, guys. Here, I want to add.
Ma'am, in Tableau Public, this is not coming basically all the shape when we are clicking on arrow in Tableau Public, it is not there, right?
Which one?
Like all the shapes which you are choosing, now the multiple shapes is available. So
this one,
sales. No. Shapes. I'm talking about shapes.
Shapes. Yes, this one.
Yes.
Here.
Yeah. These all are not coming in Tableau Public.
No. These are all I have added. So there will be very few limited. See, only I think few if you open in not in Tableau Public, even if you open your Tableau desktop, you will get some 7 or 8. That's it.
Acha, okay.
All the remaining I have added.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Now here I have brought my sales into the color. Now I'm bringing my shape. What is my shape? That I have got some sales logo or something. Or I have my right to, even I can bring the face of mine also. But here, what is that you are getting, guys? Earlier, you used to get your, just now I've shown you, I brought that sales image here. But why this time it is coming like this? All the blue colors. Because you brought your shape, that is fine. But you have added something to the color. If the shapes are the default shape, something like this, if the images are shapes like this, something like this, then even if you can see, I'm choosing this time, instead of this sale, I'm choosing this star, guys. So whatever the color I'm changing, I'm getting that color on this image or not. You're able to see, right? Each of the image is getting this color. Right? But the same thing, I'm going to the shape. I'm going to more shapes. This time, what I'm doing here is I'm going to this July. I'm taking this sale, guys. What is the color? What is that? Why you are not getting your image? Because your measure or dimension, something is in the color window. Now, are you able to see? Yes, you are able to see. That is what I want to show you. From where you got this, the customized images, guys, there is a 1 hour session on this bringing images to Tableau. This is the basic way, guys. Let me tell you this. there is direct option Tableau has given us. You are able to see, right, background images. So what are these background images? In real time, we call it as image processing. So what is that? We'll see later. Okay. Now, till this point, we have seen how to bring more than one dimension to the view. Then what is that I'm talking? The next is, what is it we learned, guys? First of all, we learned in the normal views, nesting of dimensions, small multiples. Then we started learning individual axis, blended axis, and dual axis, right? Let us try. Why individual axis is required in real times? To show more than one dimension, more than one measure for the relative comparison. Now I'm bringing sales. Now I got this. Now even I want to bring the profit also. Then directly if I can bring profit, if I drop it somewhere here, it is losing the basic structure of a map. Then what is that I need to do? How you got this map, guys? With the help of this longitude and latitude. Then to bring one more map here, I'm taking latitude and I'm dropping next to the latitude in the rows. Then the same behavior of getting more than one marks card along with the default marks card. And here separate, here it will not be axis, guys. Here you have taken two individual latitudes. Because of that, you are getting two individual maps. Can't I bring longitude? Only latitude is possible? No, guys. You can bring longitude, then drop it next to the longitude. Don't bring longitude and drop it next to the latitude. Again, it will go off. When you're bringing longitude, bring only longitude. Sorry, drop only next to the longitude. Now what I got? I got more than one marks card. Now in the first one I'm talking, let me take out longitude. I'm bringing latitude. Now here, go to the first marks card. Now I'm having what? See, again, this space is your area, guys. Whatever you want to play with it, you do with it. I'm bringing anything I want here in this view. I'm showing sales. Directly, I'm not bringing anything to the color. I'm changing the shape to the star. Now I'm going to the second one. This time I'm taking out sales. What is that I'm bringing? I am bringing profit to the size. Okay. Now I'm bringing profit to the color. Now, is this only possible? No, guys. Let me take out this. I'm showing here country-wise sales here. I'm bringing in profit directly to the color. Here I'm showing sales in the shape. Here I'm showing profit in the fill form. Is it only possible? No, guys. I'm bringing straight to the detail. And here in the same, I'm talking about country-wise sales as well as state-wise sales. Is it only possible? No. Again, I'm taking one more time this latitude. Again, the view is further divided. Again, this time I have state-wise sales. Sorry, guys, why I have taken this? This time I am bringing state. State, city, and I'm bringing sales. Yes, anything is possible, right? Tableau is giving you the options. Whether to use this or not, that is your choice and your requirement. Now, again, I have taken out the third one, guys. Now I'm having two individual maps here. Even let me take out state, guys. Just to show you that I have taken this. Now here I'm taking profit to the size. Now everything is perfect. Now what I'm doing here? I'm taking category to the rows. What is this? You are able to bring your dimensions when you are showing more than one measure in the map view. I'm bringing segment and I'm dropping here. Am I able to? Nesting of dimensions with each individual map is coming. Now I'm having segment. I have taken segment to the columns. Now what is that it is happening? Here you are able to show small multiples in the. Anyone facing any issue? No, right? small multiples in the form of maps with individual maps here. Now what? So this is about bringing individual maps to Tableau base. Then what is my next topic that I learned in the maps? Guys, can you please give me 1 minute? 1 minute, guys. Sorry, guys. So the next topic is that we have learned. You're available, right? When we are learning about access, the next topic that we learned is blended access. But to perform blended access, what is that you require, guys? To perform your blended access, to drop it onto the existing access. What is that you want? You want your measures here. You want your access here. I'll change the statement afterwards, guys. Why? Because I need to talk about other topics. But do you have any access to perform your blending of access? No, you don't have any access to perform your blending of access. So that is why here blended access concept is not possible in Tableau. Okay, again, we will change this statement, guys. Again, remember this statement. Again, we will change this statement. But as of now, so there is no such option of taking access. That is why that blended access concept is not possible. Then what is the other concept that we have learned? When I'm having country, when I'm having this individual maps, I'm bringing latitude one more time. And I'm taking this in the sales. I'm taking this time, I'm taking sales. And here I'm having individual maps here. Then what is that I'm doing? Right click on the second latitude that you have taken and perform dual access. Then why I'm unable to differentiate anything here, guys? By default, what is that you will get whenever you are taking any map, guys? Any map, by default, it will gives you the symbol map. That is what you are getting here. Again, here the same symbol map you are getting for both of it. Yes or no? For both of them, you are getting symbol maps. Then, when I bring more than one, and this time I am bringing sales to the size. Now I'm going to the second latitude. I'm not taking any measure, guys. Just I am taking map. Now, are you able to find this? That you are able to show filled map with some other one. But why am I unable to? Now even I changed the color to orange, but still I'm unable to see. Because this filled map is in the front page and this symbol map is behind your filled map. Right? Then just interchange these two. Okay, just interchange these two so that the symbol is coming to the front. Okay, if you interchange this, again it will move to the back. You interchange this, again it will come to the front. Okay, now here the field map is at the back and the latest one, the symbol map is at this place. Now I'm going to the field map. Now what is that I'm doing? I'm bringing profit to the column. Now the thickness of this field map is talking about the profit, whereas the size of this field map, the size of this symbol map is talking about the sales. Okay. One second. One second, guys. Okay, so this is how you use your dual maps. Now what? Till this point, you're clear, guys? Till this point, everyone clear, right? Why? Because I'll go to the next topic. Any doubts till this point? Hello? First of all, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, right. We are in session, right? Okay, fine. Then I'll take it as yes, you don't have any doubts till this point. Okay. Now what? Now again, let us come back to this place. Now what is it we are performing? We are performing dual axis. Now I'm bringing my category here. Am I able to? Yes, I'm able to. Am I able to perform nesting of dimensions? Yes, you are able to perform nesting of. Am I able to perform small multiples? Yes, you are able to perform small multiples. Once I have performed the small multiple dual maps, now I am bringing latitude one more time. Then you might not understand what is it. This last portion that we are bringing, right? In every view, let me take out this. So you are able to see, right? That is also possible. You are getting one more latitude here, third latitude. This time I'm bringing quantity and I'm dropping in the size and I'll take one shape, guys, so that we can differentiate. I'm taking some cricketer face. So wherever you're getting Dhoni face, that is talking about the individual map that I'm taking here, the option that I have taken here. Okay, but is it possible? Yes, nesting of dimensions, even small multiples, even dual maps, along with individual maps, everything is possible. Then how to take the decision? What is your requirement? Are you able to perform it well? Based on all those circumstances, you need to make use of this available. Okay. Now, what is that I'm talking here? Let me go to this sheet 8. I'm taking country map, guys. I'm taking the country map. Now what I'm doing? I'm just not doing anything. I'm bringing latitude. I'm performing dual axis. I'm going to the first one. I haven't taken any measure as of now. I've taken maps, and the second one, what is that I'm taking here? I'm taking the pie chart. I have every right to take the pie chart in the map. I have shown you just now. That is why I'm choosing pie chart here. Now I'm bringing category to the column. I'm bringing sales to the size. I'm going to the second latitude marks cut. Now I'm bringing profit to the column. So the thickness, the field map is talking about the profit, whereas The pie is talking about the pie is talking about the sales contribution of per country for each of the categories that we are having. Yes or no? Now, what is the point I'm showing here? I want to show you one point. Okay. Yeah. What is my point? Let me show you that. So here, till this point, you are able to bring more than one measure in the form of individual maps or in the form of dual maps, right? Now I'm going to a sheet. Now, what is the statement I have given you? That dual blended axis sort of, that means bunch of measure representations. What is meant by bunch of measure representation, guys? That means in the same view, you need to use your multiple measures in the view. In the form of individual maps or the dual maps, you are taking some portion and now you are performing dual maps here. You are dividing the view in the form of individual maps here, but in case of blended axis, all the measures should come at one place. So what is that? Let me show you. What is that I got here, guys? I got only country map. I haven't brought anything, just the country map. Now see, I'm trying to drag country one more time. Why I'm dragging? Just here to show you one thing. What is that? Immediately, one option is getting highlighted in the map. What is that, guys? Add a marks layer. What is meant by add a marks layer? Now I'm adding. I don't know what is this. I'm adding this mark layer, guys. Now immediately in the marks card, you are not getting default marks card. And someone asked me, right? So about certification question, this is also one certification question. Bringing more than one measure, but not having the default marks card. When that can be possible? When it is possible? When, and one more point is, this option is available from the later versions of 2020.2. So I'm saying this option, this marks layer option Tableau has brought from very recent basis. It's hardly 1.5 years, 1 year, 1.5 years. From the later versions of 2020.2. Earlier earlier of those versions, we don't have the option of this mark layer. And what is that? It is happening here in the mark layer. Now I brought 2 marks cards, guys. Again, why am I unable to differentiate between these? Because the default map that you will get here is anyways symbol map only. That is why you are unable to differentiate. Let us try to do something. Now what is that I'm showing? I don't know which one is this, but I'm going to take field map. Or else here I want to take circle. Or else let me take, I haven't brought any measure as of now. I'm taking, I'm so sorry guys, I'm taking star. I changed the color to the orange. Now I'm going to the second marks card. I'm keeping this as a symbol map here. Let me increase the size. Now are you able to show this? Now see what is that I'm showing here. Let me show you what is that I'm showing. What are all these guys? The second mark layer that I have taken. I'm going to this and here I increased the size of this. Now I'm going to the first marks card where I have taken this blue color, guys. I'm talking about blue color. There I brought sales to the size. Now you're able to see this, right? Now let me go to the second marks card and let me decrease the size. Okay. But why I'm unable to see those which are talking about the sales? Because here they are the size of them. Let me take out this shape, guys. As of now, let me take out this shape here. So everywhere you are able to see, right? All these are giving very much less sale. That is why when I'm showing these stars, you are unable to see the point that Tableau is showing here for the sales. Even if I increase the size further, now even you can't see the point that we are showing here. Now you are able to see, right? So these points are coming, but with the shape size that we are having, you are unable to see the size of the circle here. Now I'm going to the second marks card. Now this time I'm talking about the profit. Now I'm taking profit to the color or size. Anything is fine. So I have taken profit to the color. Here by default I have chosen it as shape. That is why you are not getting field map. Even if you can take, you can get the field map here. But again, this sales is hidden behind this. To get that to the front face, just drag your marks card like this. Just drag your marks card like this. You are getting this orange line, right? Now see, 1 second, guys. My machine got hang. I'm dragging area. I'm dragging and I'm dropping country here so that the symbols are coming to the front. Now, again, I'm bringing country. Now, again, the marks card is coming. Mark layer is coming. Again, I got another mark layer. This time, I'm talking about the quantity. Is it showing any difference, or am I able to find that difference, or am I able to locate the measure that I'm showing here? Yes, I'm able to show more than one measure here. Yes or no? Now again, I'm bringing country. Am I able to? Like this. You can bring any number of mark layers that you want and you can show all of them. Then again, in the same view, you are talking about bunch of measures that you want. Is it giving you the meaningful output? That decision you need to take. But Tableau has given you the option to bring that. Yes, Tableau has. Then I got one question, guys. I got one question for you. I'm taking measure country here like this. Then what is that we have learned, guys? What is that we have learned for a blended axis? Blended axis is nothing but bringing your measures to the, like, wherever you want, bring the measures and measure values and bring the colors. Isn't this also giving you the same? But can you differentiate anything? Guys, you're able to follow me what I have done here? I directly brought measure values and I dropped in the size. And I directly dropped measure names in the color. Is it also giving me the same output? More or less, it is also giving you the same output. The way that you are getting here in this. You're able to see, right? But here the option of getting this field maps or getting that symbol maps, those many options will not be available here to show you a bunch of measures. So what is that you are drawing the conclusions out of this? That choice is yours. You're getting my point? Anyone?
Yes.
If you are not understanding, then I'm here to explain.
Just a quick question. So instead
Yes.
of this map, we are clearly viewing the reports in the bar graph, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can see the bar graphs. What is your question here?
In map, we are a little bit confusing, but in map, we are not clear the results.
We are not clearly
visible the results.
this one. You are talking about this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Content.
that is what. See, here we are learning the capabilities of Tableau. When someone you are in interview room, someone is asking you, can I bring more than 2 or 3 measures into Tableau in one view? Then what is your answer?
Yes, we can.
It can. So when you will get that understanding that it can, because you need to have this basic understanding in every aspect that you are looking into Tableau, you need to have that understanding. That is why I'm showing you all these options. You're getting my point or you're
Yes,
not?
yes, I'm getting.
Yes, right? Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay. Yes.
So is this marks layer functionality is available only for map or for other views as well?
No, this map is, see, in the maps, if you want to get more than one mark layer, what are marks, guys? Here, whenever you are bringing something here, you are getting the option as 3 marks, 4 marks, like this. So when you want to bring more than one mark layer, for example, here I'm taking country, guys. In the first view, I've shown country-wise sales. Then again, I'm bringing country to the mark layer. This time I'm going to this, I'm adding state level. I'm taking profit to the color directly. Then again what? I'm taking one more mark layer. And I'm taking state to the detail. I'm taking city to the detail. I'm bringing quantity to the color or size. Am I able to take different marks in the same view? So in the same view, forget about what are the conclusions that I can draw about it. Forget about that. But is Tableau is giving you the option or not to bring more than one mark layers here?
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
that option, why here that mark layer is coming means here you are talking about your marks. Here you are talking about your maps. Then that is why it is showing you these options. Clear? Everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, right, guys? Any other doubts before I start something new here? Okay. So I'm taking it as yes, you are understanding every bit of it here. Now, so here, if you can see my screen here. So what is that? I'm having some data here, guys. Let me open right now. I'm having some data here, guys. What is my data here I'm having? I'm having here the geographical information perfectly. But am I having these headers for this geographical information perfectly? How you are getting your headers or the column names? Here for country, you are getting it country, then immediately Tableau is recognizing this and it is giving you the options. But let me bring you, I'll bring you this data, guys. What is this data? So this is the data, map data I'm getting this. So what is the map data that I'm having here, guys? Now you are able to see, right? When I have connected to the data source, if the column names are not proper, then even though you are having geographical information, is Tableau is understanding that this is geographical information and is it assigning the data, like is it assigning the globe symbol here? Now, see, this is the data that I have connected to. Now, let me go to Global Superstore data, where I'm having this geographical information. See, wherever you are having this geographical information, is Tableau is understanding that and giving you these globe symbols? But is it happening with the same that you are having in this? Even though you are having same geographical information, but still Tableau is not giving you the option to, Tableau is not choosing the option of this geographical globe symbol assignment here. These are the certification questions, guys. Can we get these globe symbols, or Tableau is understanding the data even though you are having this information or not? So what is your options? You need to choose that option. Then what is it we need to do? Here, you understand that it is a geographical information. Then you go manually, go to this, under this X, what is the data that you are having? You are having India. Then that means you are talking about the countries. Then go to these geographical rows and assign the geographical role as country. Then even though, see, I'm changing this every value, guys. This is talking about state. Now see, even though it is not having the proper column name like country or something, because of the underlying data that it is having, it is talking about some geographical fields. Tableau is directly able to understand, and it will gives you the geographical map here. Yes or no? Now you are talking about Hyderabad. Yes, the same way I'm connecting to one more data set, guys. This time, what is that it is happening? Forget about the data that is there in it. But are you getting proper column names or not? With these proper column names, here, I'm able to get everything perfectly. The geographical role assignment, everything is perfect. But what is the data that you are containing in it? Is it perfect? Is there any such country on this in this universe called Telangana? Is there any such city called India here? No, right? Then, when I go to any sheet, when I try to take this, are you getting any map? You can think that we have taken all these three details, then still why I'm at least by understanding, see, alone Tableau can't understand that under country we are having the name called Telangana. Guys. Alone Tableau might not understand that from where this Telangana has got. But when we are adding all the details of this geographical information, Tableau can understand which is the country India and the state Telangana and the city Hyderabad. Then you might get that sort of doubt. But understand the geographical roles assigned to it. Now Tableau has assigned, because the naming convention is saying that it is a country. Tableau understood this, and here it is showing you the country. But actually, is there any such country called Telangana in the countries? No. What is Telangana, guys? What is Telangana? Telangana is a state. Then what is that I'm doing? I'm changing the geographical role to state. Then what is the state containing? State means Hyderabad. It is containing Hyderabad. Then I'll go to this. I'm assigning the geographical role as city. Now for this city, I'm assigning the geographical role as country. Now I am trying to build the map. Now, when I'm adding these three details, then I'm getting the map perfectly. Why? Because when I've taken this only country here, under this country, understand guys, now just I changed the geographical role. I haven't changed the names, guys. Only the geographical role assigned. In the under country, we are having the data about Telangana. That is why when I'm taking this one unknown, why it is coming? When I'm trying to edit the locations here, it is fixing it to United States. Under United States, is there any state called Telangana? No. When I'm taking state, this state is talking about Hyderabad. When Tableau itself can't understand what Telangana is, how he can understand what Hyderabad is, then I'm adding the detail about country. Then is it giving you the meaningful? hierarchy or meaningful granularity, yes, then Tableau is giving you the output. Yes or no? Everyone. Like this, we are having, you just try with different options, guys.
Just a quick question.
Now, sorry?
Just a quick question.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, we are having an idea on this Telangana and Hyderabad. So, one who are not having knowledge on this Telangana, Hyderabad. So,
That
how
is what?
can they allocate this
first,
related to country and
yeah,
state?
that is what? That is what? First of all, you need to have those geographical information, guys. When it is Tableau is, for example, when you are trying to click on that, Tableau is not giving you that. Then go to this unknowns. Why Tableau is unable to recognize? Just look at the data. For example, under these states or something, under this state list, there is something that is coming as New York. So New York, even I'm not clear about this. Let us talk again. If I talk about India, that you'll say that you have the right. See, for example, France is a country. Paris is a city. But if you list your Paris under this state, then obviously you need to understand what is your data and what is your data flow. You just Google your data for 1 or 2 values that you are having under the column. Then you will understand what is the data that you are getting here. Then change the geographical information accordingly. You're getting my point?
Yes.
Okay. So like this, you just try with other options, guys. I'm not taking the other options. You just try this. So here, what is the problem that I'm having in the data? Here, the data that is coming perfectly, but the column names are not coming perfectly. There are some spelling mistakes in the comment in the data. Then how Tableau behaves with that? Even I'm having column names perfectly, but the data that I'm having in the columns, under that columns, whatever the data that I'm having, that column is having some issues. Then what is that I need to do? Then these two things, how it will behave when you have connected to Tableau, you just try these, guys. Perfect? Will you try that? Why? Because I'm moving to the next topics, guys. So here we have seen all of this. Build a city dual map to represent sales and profit, and the set of dual maps. Guys, here with the understanding that you are having in one view, can you take more than one dual map? Can I have 2 bunch of dual map sets in one view? With your understanding that you are having so far, will Tableau is giving you the option to get 2 dual maps in same view?
Yeah.
Yes, right?
Yes.
So that is why I'm not explaining these scenarios. And one more scenario, build a transparent map. So what is this transparent map? I haven't taken any measure here, guys. I have just taken a filled map of this country. Now I'm going to this color. I'm taking this white here, guys. Then immediately the view has changed to white here. The view got changed to white here. This either again I'm taking white. Now what is this time? What is that it will happen here is that this coloring is not exactly gives you the exact white. So here in the maps, it is always preferred to have the coloring as white and increase your opacity to 100%. Okay, so this is how you will bring your what you call transparent map here. Now let me go back to this scenarios. Take a text data, field maps and spelling mistakes, and take a text data with field names XYZ, and in the values India, Telangana, Hyderabad, try plotting the map. Try these scenarios, guys. Now here, let us come to this. What is this WMS and map box? Come to the below scenarios, guys. In the map layer, try changing different layers and observe how the map is changing. We have done this, right? So after building WMS map, what about this mark layer and all these things? I'll talk now, guys. So till this point, whatever we have discussed, you are clear about that, right? Why? Because there are few things we need to talk here. Okay. Now, let us talk about that now. Now what? I want to talk about few more things. What is that? Guys, whenever I'm clicking on tab, whenever I'm clicking on country, how I'm getting this map, guys? What is this map? From where Tableau is sourcing this? Tableau has its algorithm and Tableau is giving us this map. That is fine. But here, if I go to this map, here you are having one option called background maps. By default, Tableau is choosing the theme of this slide. If I change it to normal, what is that you are getting? Guys, your underlying data will never change. With the changes that we are doing to the maps, the underlying data will never change, guys. We are just changing the name itself will gives you some hint, right? We are changing only the background maps. I just want to change the maps that are coming behind each of the data points that I am having. Now I'm getting the dark theme. Like this, Tableau is giving you such options for you to choose different options here. Then for me, whatever the options Tableau has given by default, as my project itself is like something that is talking about the networks or the roads. For example, I'm talking about my project, like I'm working in Uber, for example. Uber is all about this transport or the roads or the ways of commute between the places. Yes or no? Then in such sort of projects, if the requirement is like, I want to show something more here. I want to show some customized maps I want to bring. Customized maps means I'm not talking about the data points, guys. Data will never change. Why data will never change? What is Tableau? Tableau is a read-only file. Whatever the data that you are having, that will never change. What I'm changing here, trying to change here, the background map I'm trying to change here. Then how to change my background map? By default, Tableau has given you some options for us to choose between the maps. If these are not sufficient, then Tableau is giving you, leave about this area, guys. How you are getting this, I'll show you. I'm coming to this part. What Tableau is giving you the options? Tableau is giving you the options to add some third-party map services. What is meant by third-party map services? You can bring customized maps into Tableau. So that is what we are learning here. We can bring customized maps into Tableau. So what are these customized maps? Let me show you. First, I'm choosing it as add WMS map. So when I click on this add WMS map, immediately Tableau is asking you for the URL. From where I can get this URL? From where I can get this URL? I'm going to the browser here. What is that I'm searching for? I'm searching for here Neo WMS. When I'm searching for Neo WMS, what is Neo means? NASA Earth Observation. What is WMS? Web Map Services. These are the third-party map services that I can bring from this NASA's maps. Now, just open your link or something here. Now, when you try to see, when you Google it, Google gives you some options, right? From that options, when you open one such option, you need to get these XML sort of coding guys. For example, if I open the second one second guys. Now, if I open this second one, is it giving me any XML sort of coding? No, it will not give you. Just bring this Sorry, guys. My browser is having issue. One second, guys. My browser is having some issue. Now bring this URL and now go to this. Now enter the URL that you got from this Neo WMS and click on it. Now see, immediately we are using NASA's Earth observation map view to show something in the view. Yes or no? Now, here, how to bring that one? Go to this country map, go to map, background maps. Here, if you go to add WMS, from there you can bring that. Now I'm showing you another type of third-party map service. What is that? Here, there is one such option called add map box map. Even before bringing this map box map, this customized third-party map box map, let me cancel this, guys. Go to right from the beginning, go to every sheet where you brought your maps. From where Tableau is sourcing these maps, guys? In any sheet. Go to any sheet from where Tableau is sourcing all of them. It is sourcing from this map box only. Here, there is one website called mapbox.com. This map box is available in the paid version and the free version, guys. If you are truly looking for some map related view, then this map box is available in the paid version and the free version. As of now, I am using the free version, and here I'll show how to get your free version of Mapbox with the limited options, guys. If it is a paid, you will get more and more options here. Now here first you need to log in, sign up into mapbox.com. Now as my account is in the sign in mode, now I'm directly going to that go to account. Now here, this is my account. Now here you are able to see this page, right? Once you log in, you will be into this page. Now here it is giving you one option called design a custom map style. Create a map in Studio. That means you can prepare or you can prepare your own map. That means your customized map. Go to that option. Now, these are all the ones that I have created earlier, guys. If anything will be useful for you, then directly you can copy it here. You can share your style and you can copy this. You can bring that to Tableau. But I don't want to use this. I just want to create a new style. Just click on this new style. So very limited options, right? As I said, very limited options available. From that, choose any of this. Okay, any of this I'm choosing. Now I'm customizing. When you have chosen that option, you need to customize your sheet. So whatever that you are getting. What is this? 1 second, guys. Here you need to get the map. Let me go back. So it is coming like this. Last time also it came like this. Generally it will come as a map. So from so let me see about this. From I forgot about it. 1 second, guys. Give me 1 minute. The Tableau has, sorry, this map box has changed a bit. Style. So I look into this tomorrow, guys. Even last time also I got the same, but somehow I solved it. I'll explain about this tomorrow, guys. Why? Because from the past 2 times in the when I was explaining the same concept in the last batch, I got the same issue. So earlier we used to get how we are having this map, right? Like this, we used to get the map, but Mapbox has changed a bit. I'll study today and I'll explain you. But what is it we'll do here? We'll go to this share and we'll go to this options. We'll go to this third party. Here we will choose the option as Tableau, and this is the URL that we will get. We will copy this and we will come to Tableau, and here where it is asking you for the style name and all. Now here map, background maps, add Mapbox map. Now here give any name. Give any name, guys, like this, and enter the URL. Okay, so that is how it will bring that customized map into your Tableau, guys. So you got your
Ma'am,
customized. Yes.
ma'am, I have a question. Actually, and can I know the place where we use all these things like customized map and all, like that Mapbox map and all these things?
So when your
Like-
project is truly about networks, or when your project is truly about your, like, for example, Uber sort of projects, Ola, Uber, Airtel, telecom related.
Acha. Okay.
Yes or no? Banking will. See, there is no such particular scenario that we'll get the requirement of maps. If, for example, if what is that? KFC, it is not KGF. It is KFC is running its business in more than one country or more than one city, and KFC wants to know the distance between that and the road paths between the one city to another city, or one place to another place. Then obviously the default map that you are getting here will not be sufficient for use. Then you need to have your customized map.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes. Then I'll study about this tomorrow, guys, and I'll let you know. Why? Because see, we are getting the URL, we are getting the map perfectly. That is fine, but here how we customize that I want to show you clearly. Okay, I'll show you that clearly. Tomorrow I'll show. Here we used to get some sort of map here. So what is that? We'll see later tomorrow. Then I got my customized map here using Mapbox, and I have done some customizations. I got, so in WMS you will, in WMS you will not do any customization. Anyone talking? But here, in case of Mapbox, we will do some customizations. So that part we have seen. Now, what is my point here? Here I'm able to see this map. Here I'm able to see this map. As of now, for my requirement, I got this. But again, I want to reuse these maps for my future references or future requirements. I want to reuse these maps, guys. So what is that reusing these maps means? Now, here, if you go to this map option, if you go to this map, background maps, here, these are just now we got this B16, right? That Tableau has that intelligence and it is listing it here. Now, here you are able to see one option called Manage Maps. What are all the maps that you got here? Here you can export this map. To where I can export? Here under My Tableau repository, there is one folder called Map Sources. Under Map Sources, whatever the map that you created in the customized way, bring that map and save that map here. Even this one, I want to export and I want to save this. I'm changing the name as Neo WMS 1. This is the name that I'm giving. Yes? Okay. Then let us take the same name that is suggested by it. Now here I'm saving this. Now I saved all these ones, and here again I'm opening new map, and again I'm starting building something about country or something. Now again I want to bring the maps that I have saved here. In this my map sources, I have saved some map for future use pages. Then I want to use those maps. Then go to map. By default, the Tableau has the intelligence with the recent open maps. That is why you're getting this list here. But in real times, when you haven't opened that in recent times, then this list might not be available here. Directly go to this manage maps. What are that? Let me delete first these two. I don't want to make it available here. I'm deleting these two as of now. Here you are having one option called import. Now, if you go to import under my Tableau repository, you are having map sources where you can save your required customized map. From that, I'm importing this. Just now I saved this, I'm importing this. So that is how you can save your maps and you can reuse your maps. Okay. Getting my point? Now I'm taking control. Guys, everyone. Any confusion, guys? Why you are blank today? Are you able to understand, or are you feeling bored of this subject, or what is your point? If you tell something, I can help you something. Everything fine? Or just tell me that everything fine? You are coming along with me? No? At least message, guys. Why? Because, see, you will not understand my point, guys. If you are not giving me that, whether you are able to understand my point or not, then I can't proceed further. Why? Because I can't keep you in that position and I can't move further. You need to come along with me. You need to understand every minute bit what I'm explaining here. That is my main intention. Okay. Or else just watch this video. If you have any doubts tomorrow, then we'll discuss something about tomorrow, guys. Now, what is that I'm talking here? I'm talking about, there is one option in the map, under maps tab, there is one option called map layers. So what are these map layers, guys? Here again, you are getting the option about this style, background maps, this style, guys. So what is this repeat background means? In some of the cases when you are having your maps or something, so this will not happen in very rarely, guys. When some portion of the map might be missing while loading the map, because of that, if you repeat your background, so whatever the portions or whatever the parts that you are missing to load that, then it will repeat the background. Then what is this, guys? The below options, again, I'm going back to light. So what are these options, guys? Now see, what is this map layer? Just observe the view, guys. I'm not anything I'm talking here. I'm not talking something about the front-end data, guys. Whatever that I'm talking here, I'm talking about the background data. Now here, just observe the map, guys. If I unselect one map layer, the base has gone. Some changes coming here, guys. You're unable to understand, but what is the change? But now you can clearly see what are the changes that are happening to the maps with each of unselection of the options that I'm doing here. Again, if I'm selecting it back, then I'm getting those options. So what are these, guys? That means your map is a combination of all these map layers that Tableau is offering you. What is your map? Map is a combination of these many map layers. Yes? Now again, I'm saying, now you said the same, that map is a combination of these many map layers. Now I'm going to this country. I'm going to this map. I'm using the background map that I got it as Neo WMS. Now I'm opening the map. I'm going to the same map layers. Now, when you are having your Neo WMS map, in that case, only one map layer at a time. What is meant by that? If I unselect this, this map layer is already selected. When I'm trying to select the second map layer, then what is that it is happening? It will throw us as an error. Now again, I'm closing this. Again, when I'm trying to select the second map layer, so that means what is that we are learning here? When you are bringing your third-party map services, then obviously in the Neo WMS, you need to bring one map layer at a time. One map layer at a time. So that is the point. Again, I'm taking this country map. Again, I'm taking this map, background maps here. This time I'm using this map, box map. Now I'm going to this map layer. Now, if you can see, this map layer that you are bringing, this map box map that you are bringing, that is a combination of these many map layers. That is a combination of these many map layers in the view. You're getting my point? I select, unselect, then again, whatever that you are bringing, based on that, that map is adding you the map layers. Fine. Now what? Again, so now you got that point, right? Now again, I'm taking the country. Here, what is this map legend? Why it grayed out? I'll show you. Go to map options, guys. If you go to map options, what are all these options, guys? I'll show you. Here, whenever you are taking any map, by default, you are getting some options, guys. So what are these options? For example, if you want to search through your map, for example, I'm searching for India, then obviously the map will be redirected to the space of India. The total, from the total map, it will show us the details of the India, right? Again, for each time that you are moving your map, so might be you are doing something, you are selecting something, whatever that you are doing, you are zooming in, you are zooming out. Every time when map is moving further, when you want to bring it back to the original shape, then click on this reset map. Zoom in will help you to zoom into the next levels. Then zoom out will help you. For example, when you are zooming, again, when you want to come back to zoom out, then minus will help you. Again, if you want to bring back the map, if you want to bring map to the normal position, then reset map. Now here, what are all these options? Now, if you want to do any selection, for example, here, I want to highlight this area from the map. Then see, obviously, whatever that I have selected, that will be highlighted like this, or that will be zoomed in like this. So again, I'm resetting back. Now here, for example, I'm selecting some portion like this, guys. Now, if you want to move like this, okay. If you want to move through the map like this, if you want to move to the left and right, top to the bottom, then this span will help you. This span will help you to move it to the left and bottom, right and left. Okay. Then again, I'm resetting. Then again, what are these portions? These options will just help you to, sorry guys, this option that I'm selecting the next option. These options will help you to select your values. It will not zoom in the values that you have selected. It will just highlight the values. If you want to do it in the rectangular format, then that is option. If you want to do in the selection in the form of circle, then that is the one. If you want to do some random selection like this, then this is the third option. Then what is this map options is talking about? These map options are talking about whether to give these options to the end user or not. If you unselect each of the option, those options will be gone from the view. Yes or no? So whether to give these options or not, that will be coming from these map options. Then what is this map scale? If I click, by default, it is in the unselected mode. If I select, if I don't select, nothing will be here. If I select on the right hand side, here you are able to see, right? Only this area is talking about 300 miles. Sorry, 3000 miles. That is what it is showing me. Then what are these units, guys? So let us see what are these units. So let me bring back those options. Now here, I'm bringing back all these options, guys. Now, I'm zooming in, guys. When I zoomed in, let me select the area that, see, when the zoom in is not to the extent that I'm expecting. For example, I zoomed in till this point. Now I selected this. When I select some portion, are you getting any radius indication? The portion that you have selected is of this much radius, like that. Are you getting anything? I'm zooming in further. Again, I'm selecting. Are you getting anything? No, I'm zooming in further. This time I'm selecting. Are you getting anything? No. Again, zoom in further. Now, are you getting anything? So the portion that you have selected or the area that you are looking into is of nearly about 7.9 miles. So that is the unit that it is talking about. Okay, based on the whether you want it in the metric or metric means it will be shown in kilometers. Automatic means here my workbook local is United States, that is why it will be showing in miles. If you select US, then obviously it will show in the form of miles. Clear?
Hello, ma'am. I have a question here.
Yes.
While you were showing that drawing the circle and it was showing the miles. So why it was not showing before? Means why do we have to zoom out?
So
that I am not sure.
that miles, see, when the view is at the capable or when it is able to show that value, you need to zoom into that level. At the level that you are having this, Tableau is unable to estimate that for that area and that portion. That is why you are not getting this. It should be in that zoomed in position. Might be, see here, it is not about our, see, as a total, when you are talking about your countries, that is not required there, right? When it is required, guys, when Uber is showing, see, now I'm traveling from my place to my brother's place. Is it anything that I need to, when I'm doing this commute, when I'm traveling through this, is there anything that needs to be done at the country level or state level or city level? No, that is all about talking about the kilometers. So when you are talking about your miles or kilometers, when you are having your level of visualization is to that level. You're getting my point?
Okay.
Okay.
So it has to do something with this scale that is 20 miles over shown here. So
Sorry.
So on the bottom right, the scale is there, 20 miles.
Yeah, no. It has
Hmm.
nothing to do with the scale. So what is that? What is the area that it is covering with this? In the total map, I'm talking about this portion only. This portion is nearly talking about 20 miles distance.
Mhm.
That is what it is talking here. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Any doubts, guys? So with this, our maps. Hi, Rajeshwar. With this, our maps are completed, guys. So I'm not starting filter dimensions. Why? Because it's already 8:45, right? So let us talk about filters tomorrow, guys.
Kalpana, I'm not sure if people in Zoom can listen more than.
Zoom can?
Can people in Zoom can listen what I'm saying?
How to do that, Rajeshwar?
Yeah, we can listen. Able to hear you.
Audible.
Guys,
I'm
who
on
are
Zoom.
joined through Zoom, are you able to hear Rajeshwar's voice?
Yeah.
You're able to hear Rajeshwar's voice, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
Rajesh. You're audible to both.
Okay. So, again, so, how was the training? Last 6 days, right? Including this week, it's 6 days. So, especially those people who are from non-technical background. So, how is the training? And how is Tableau?
Today, no one is active, Rajeshwar.
Monday morning.
Monday morning blooms. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, not a problem. See, that is about the training. See, the Tableau, learning Tableau, working on Tableau. I'm not saying it is very easy, but it is easy to compare to any other IT tool or technology.
Voice is too low. Guys, the persons who are joined through Zoom, are you able to hear Rajeshwar's voice clearly? Or anyone facing any issue?
The sound is very low, ma'am, basically.
Sound is very low.
Yeah.
Rajeshwar, you need to shout.
Just a moment, just a moment.
Let's give us 1 minute. He will join.
Okay, I think it is for both the individuals.
Yeah, you can do it for both.
Okay, so Alka, I think you need to mute.
I'll be on mute.
Can't hear you, Rajeshwar.
We can't hear you.
Guys, I can't hear anything. That's what.
Guys, those who have joined in Zoom, just wait for 1 more minute. Rajeshwar will come to Zoom. Okay, just give 1 more minute.
Okay.
So that is about, please contact that number, right? Please try to contact that number if you want to enroll into the training and get more in detail training into it. It is around 45 days plus course, where it is from Monday to Friday, every day to work, so that we can complete it faster. But again, there should be a commitment of at least 2 hours practice a day, so that you can master this and you can excel. Okay? Any doubt? Okay, great. So I'm exiting Google Meet so that I can join Zoom. Yes. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys. Okay, call that number. And if you want to enroll, please enroll.
Hi
Okay,
everyone. Hi, am I audible now?
you want to talk about something personally about your, if you have any personal queries, then ping that number. You can reach out to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Bye, guys.
guys, again, the same thing. Training. I think Tableau is pretty easy, right, compared to any other things, and it is fun to work with. Actually, it has its complications, but it is always fun to work with. So this is the end of our free sessions where we give you an in-depth insight into the starting level points of Tableau. And from tomorrow, the sessions are available to only those who have enrolled. So please do contact those numbers. Kalpana have given in the chat. Please do contact those numbers to get the sessions from the links from tomorrow. Okay. If you have any queries, you can ping on that number. Any of those numbers will get back. Okay. Okay, Kalpana.
Yeah, Rajeshwar.
Any queries?
No,
The
Raj.
recording has stopped.
No, Raj. That's fine.
Great. Okay. Thank you.